what's up? Just got this cool thing in today. After then, let's see, I've been up for a couple hours now. I woke up at 12 o'clock. But I'm sitting here watching Andy Griffin. Having fun. Figuring some stuff out. Lo and behold, who comes and knocks on the door at 12 o'clock? The mailman. And he's got this big yellow package for me. It's a big yellow package. So I'm going to open it up. This is a sword that I got off eBay. Kind of hard to do with the camera in one hand. Dropping my remote. I'll just wait and show you when I get through. Okay, so I busted it open. The case. Ooh. A lot of fuzz. Everywhere. Stuff just sticks all over the place. Wow. Pull it out here. A lot of styrofoam everywhere. Okay, so just thought I'd share the sword process with you. This is a Gunto, I think, a military sword. Katana, made in Japan. It won't come out like this. There's a button on the side. I bought this off of eBay. Got it in Beijing, China. And as you can see right there on the guard here, I forgot what you call them in Japanese. I know this is a Seiya. This is the Suba. I don't know all the Japanese terms altogether. The Haman was supposed to be right here, but this doesn't have Haman. And the Bohai, which would be right in here, the blood group, that doesn't have one. So, showed in there like that, and it locks. Push this little button here, and it unlocks. Also on the guard, it's like a kanji or something about the signer's name or whatever, and the person's name. It has a number here on the brass guard too. And of course, it's in the video where you can use this as a weapon as well. This is a metal, looks pretty rusty. I don't know how old exactly it is, but it's probably pretty old. Sure. I'm not quite sure how old the sword is. I don't know if it's a World War II or not. The guy says it is. I think he authenticated, and he did send it to me pretty fast. So, you know, I don't know. It has a full tang that I think it has a full tang because there's a peg here and a peg right in there. So if you take the pegs out and you pull the blade out there and everything, you should have a full tang. A full tang is the metal part kind of reaches all the way to the back of the hilt. So that way, if you had like a half a tang and you go to hit something with that thing, man, the blade would break out. So if your hands are not over a full tang, I believe, I'm going to understand this for myself. If you go to hit something other, or if you have a live action sword, then the whole sword, the blade would come out through the hilt, probably hurt your hand. Like I said, it's a nice Suba thing on there. T-S-U-B-A, Suba. I shouldn't really be touching it either. The blade is real nice. The thing of it is, this part here, I forgot what you call this part. Looks like it's kind of flattened, but there's kind of like a bit of a dip, and it kind of rise again at the tip of the blade, like it might have been might have had a chip in it, and they kind of redo it and everything. So the point, I forget what you call the point, but anyway, the tip of it isn't in the greatest shape in the world, but you know, for $107, that's pretty good. It's not sharp. I mean, it's got a good edge to it, but it's not sharp. But you don't want to, if you get a sword, you really don't want to put your hand on the blade like that, or especially start swapping, swinging at things to see if it cut, because you'll probably end up tearing it up, nicking the blade. And if you probably have a professional, I don't think this was meant to be really used as a weapon for hurting, killing, maiming people, but I mean, you could kill somebody with it, definitely. About a point. I think, like I said, I think the point was placed on there afterwards, because it's not really something that you would see to be used as a live action weapon. Not to say that it can't be, but I don't know. So that's about, I think, like 4 inches from the Suba. It should have a balance point. Anyway, just thought I'd share that with you. It has a nice sound. Other than that, well, you get this little thing here, a little catch. I guess for like just playing a chord, or I think you call it the Sagio or something like that, some kind of thing. Or some kind of tassel, you know, put on there. But some of the swords I saw on the internet, they put like a blood groove, which is called bowhide. Put a bowhide in it, and that way it kind of makes a sound too at the same time you swing it. But this one doesn't have a bowhide, doesn't have a hamon or any of that stuff. It's just a plain, regular Gunto, which is a military sword. And whether it's 45, 50, 60, some odd years old, I'm not quite sure. But the hilt and the cord wrap seems to kind of indicate that it might be pretty old. But the ray skin inside here, I don't know whether it's old, I don't know whether it's authentic. But it might be. Could be what I'm tapping on. Ray skin, I don't know if that's stingray or ray, whatever you call it. But anyway, it's a pretty neat sword, I have to say, for $107. And I didn't expect to get a whole lot out of it. The more I studied about the Hammond and the bowhide and all that, kind of like, you know, the Damascus blade, the more I'm like, yeah, I think I want that now. But it was already too late. I already won this on eBay. I was the only one to bid on it, so the guy didn't have a lot of people bidding on the other sword, so I bid on this one. And I thought somebody else might have bid me, and he'd go to find out, hey, I won a sword. Cool, but they really want to spend $107. Why in the world I bid on it if they didn't want to do that, right? But like I said, it's a nice sword, man. It's, for a military sword, it's pretty nice. But anyway, I might take it apart here and look at the tang and see what kind of inscriptions on that.